Oh, right. We have another super stupid strategy for you today, but things are a little bit weird. We got the castle, we got the king, and that's because we are playing the second game in the Kingdom Cup tournament. We actually managed to win the first game in the Kingdom Cup tournament by means of the Sicilian siege tower hop into castle drop, but this one I don't know how this is going to work. Yeah, this is kind of a dumpster fire. We're taking turkeys like 5 miles away from our TC. We didn't really manage our eco very well. It's so hard, I find, on regicide to manage all of your eco immediately and effectively. Now, the idea here is that we are going to be going for a Persian TC drop against Blue, who actually liked the strategy from last game so much that he picked Sicilians, which could actually be problematic, especially if he's going to go for some sort of a dungeon rush. The idea here is simple. We need to make sure that we have enough stone for a tower to drop in feudal age. So we need an additional 75 stone. We need 225 stone to afford the tower as well as the town center. We also need to get 50 gold to get loom, and we're going to need 275 plus 50, so 325 wood to be able to drop both the tower and the TC. And that's it. What could possibly go wrong in this kind of a situation? This should totally work all the time. I was like, oh shoot, we don't start with gold. I actually forgot about that, so I kind of messed up my own strategy to begin with. And we actually want to arrive at his base around feudal age, so we are actually pulling all the boys and girls and we're going to send them over, and as soon as we have that 50 gold, these villagers are also going to get pulled. You know what, we decided just bring house, just bring everybody. I think oftentimes I can catch people off guard because they don't expect strategies like this. And yeah, I mean, that's the basic premise. Catch your opponent off guard and hopefully do a whole bunch of eco damage. Now, you might be wondering, what about their castle? What if you ran into their castle? You run into their castle, it's kind of GG, but thankfully, we have used the scout to kind of figure out whether or not the castle is here, and we're just going to drop it right here. I felt like this was a good spot. Why not? Meanwhile, we're fighting a tiger because that's what you do. And this is so cool. I love watching this. The villagers are marching, hurrah, hurrah. We already managed to get to feudal age. I would like to have been here a little bit earlier, but you know what? It is what it is. We are going to drop that tower down now, and we are going to try and batter our way in through this palisade wall. Thinking about it more, I actually don't think the tower is necessary. I think you can make this work without the tower. I was doing this on Arena for some time, and there you definitely do need the tower so that they can't wall behind, but look how quickly this goes down. It's down, we're in, and now we're looking to TC drop. We just need to figure out where the TC is, and it's too bad that he doesn't have any farms around this yet, because if he did, then we definitely would be denying that farm space as well. I thought we brought everybody. Oh, thanks, slackers. Thanks, DE, for just stop and definitely click them over here for sure. And this is a really awkward TC construction over here. We're trying to do some dancing just to make sure that these villagers don't go down. This is most of our eco, mind you, that is over here. Oh, we were housed. Well, that's nice. He's going to help us out with the housing issue as villagers are now dropping 23 pop. We've already lost 2. I think we're going to at least lose another and another. Oh, this is a rough start. And garrison and try and kill as much as we possibly can. Sergeant's coming out. Now, I thought he was going for a dungeon rush at this point, but I guess you can construct your unique unit from your castle already relatively early on. So that's interesting. Went for karambits in the first game and now going for sergeants in the second game. Also, he is setting up a little bit of back eco over here. This TC is eventually going to go down. And we weren't feeling too great, especially with the score differential at this time. Let's take a quick look at the villager count. Yeah, we're down 10 villagers. That's huge. And you know what? We even brought the llamas because we can't really collect resources very easily, and we do want to be taking some food, keeping that villager production high. He has taken all of his food, so if we can deny this space over here, we should actually be in an okay position, maybe? I don't know. But tell me one person who would TC drop on regicide. This is an absolutely ridiculous strategy, and the whole point of this is to catch our opponent off guard. Oh, I guess he still has berries back here. It's so hard to see. I think at one point he actually lost track of his berries. He mentioned in the beginning that he didn't have any berries, and these villagers are going out somewhere to probably construct an additional TC once this one goes down. Weirdly enough, and I only realized this quite late, so we're going to go in for some harassment. Boop Lord, making so many mistakes. You gotta ungarrison this town center now to go and attack. We did manage to get one farm, but all 10 should be out. We shouldn't be bothering with that mining camp. You know, a little bit of that tournament pressure, I suppose. We're definitely messing up left and right. And the TC is being constructed over here from blue. And then I realized something right here once we start to fight. There's one villager on 1 HP. I definitely should snipe that one. But also notice their total HP. They're not loomed. So this guy went down super quick, and I was really surprised. And then I saw that this guy only had 1 HP. So we're going to just shank him and, you know, surround her. Why not? And villagers have dropped left and right. And actually, the villager count is kind of coming back. We're only 4 villagers down at this point. Is this doable? Could we actually make this work? Maybe. I'm still not too sure. And I actually even tell him, no loom, question mark? And at this point, he actually ends up getting loom because I said that. I probably shouldn't have said anything, but you know, I'm a relatively okay guy some of the time. And I'm thinking to myself, now what? What do we do now? Where does this game even go from here? I tried to go around here, see if there was any eco back here that we could kind of harass, but that castle, man, the castle really makes this strategy quite difficult. If this was just a regular 1v1, it would have been a lot easier to find that second TC. And we're Phil fighting over here, but we realize that he has loom now, and we gotta get out of here. The sergeants are even coming forward, and I'm happy that we left when we left because that's a lot of sergeants. 10 sergeants. See ya! See ya, John, see ya. And it's a race to castle age at this point. I didn't feel like I had done enough economic damage, but this is nice. We are getting a free kill there, and even getting some additional damage on those sergeants. Almost getting another one there. But he has the military advantage. He has the economy advantage. Only by 3 villagers at this point. Yeah, now what? What do we do now? I guess we just rush the castle. So I was thinking to myself, how do I win this game? I probably need to take out his castle over here, but his king isn't even in here. His king is very, very safe over here. I need to take out his castle. Meanwhile, he was already at my front doorstep. I did realize that this was going to take some time for him to push in, especially in castle age. And I figured once he does come in here with a whole bunch of siege, we can just simply run around the long way and get to this forward base over here. So I was thinking, how do we end this? Maybe if we build a castle in range of this castle, at some point we could maybe do what we did in the first game with Rams, maybe take down his castle or something in that nature. I really, at this point, this is kind of where my strategic planning ended. We also still need buildings for castle, and I saw these farms and I figured maybe he's on these farms. Maybe we should try and deny this with a tower. It is still in range of that TC, so that makes it very, very easy to keep it safe. And maybe this could be a launching point, I thought, to maybe deny this wood area in the back. If we could get another castle up there, and we had some major lag in this game, which was really, really unfortunate on several different occasions. We are going to wall that tower in. We're going to make sure that that tower does not get taken down. And now he's in the eco over here, but there was no eco to begin with. And I realized that he doesn't even have anything behind this. So we're just going to bring the king back for the time being. Taking the food over here. We want to get castle as quickly as we possibly can. And once we get the castle, he's already up the castle 50%. So once he reached castle, I was like, oh, this is bad. But you know what? You don't give up. You never give up, as we're up the castle now as well. And we're going to try and take down this castle, which I should have realized now at this point doesn't have the king in it. But you know what? If we can just kill the king, we could still be in this game. Maybe, hopefully, probably not. But you gotta try, right? It's a tournament game. You gotta do your best. Meanwhile, there's tons of sergeants over here. We have no military whatsoever. Double siege workshop being constructed on the front. That's scary. That's definitely quite scary. And we're not even close to getting where we need to do. You think I don't have eco? I have military! Here come the sergeants, but they're not going to be able to deal with a town center. How fast is our reaction time? Woman, run, 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 run! Garrison, garrison, garrison! And at this point, we're just firing on the house? What? Oh, so many mistakes here. We could have definitely gotten some kills over here. Come on, poop. Not even getting a whole bunch of damage on those guys. And he caused a whole bunch of disruption to me. But we are up the castle. We did manage to get ourselves 650 stone, so we are going to construct that castle. These villagers over here, after they were done the deer, actually started to help out with that stone collection. And this castle is pretty okay. But once again, these siege workshops are producing now mangonels, and they're producing rams, and we went for our own siege workshop, and it's just a whole bunch of awkwardness. And here we were lagging pretty hard, and oh yeah, we have to have a pause, and I was like, this is kind of important, but it wasn't important because the king wasn't even in there. But we're trying, dag nabbit, we're trying. What's the villager differential at this point? He's up by a total of 8, so that's not great. We sent these guys after, and that's just dead villagers waiting to happen. But we do have this castle now, trying to protect here. Rams, maybe, just maybe we can get this down. I don't know. Try, and try again. We did get a whole bunch of these sergeant kills, though. So that's nice. And now we are slowly starting to ram this down. But a castle over here, and this is looking worse and worse as we keep going. But you can't stop trying. Actually, that was really nice. I pulled that ram back knowing that the sergeants were going to try and snipe it. And we managed to get a whole bunch of sergeant kills. I'm hoping that my KD, when I show you this, is positive. And also, the problem is, like, once we do get this castle down, how are we possibly going to snipe the king if it does come out? I thought about this. So we get a barracks to maybe get some archers out at some point, rush that up. We also had so many idle villagers for so long. Not great. Economy is definitely a big part of the game, and we did not eco at all. Trying to repair these rams, why not, and garrison inside of the rams just to do a little bit more damage. And I think this might actually go down. I was trying to trap the king in here just in case it was in here, and then this castle could shoot, but no king. No king. No mas. No mas. What do we do now? Well, it's definitely in this castle, right? I figured. Well, it's also not in that castle, so we really don't have any leg to stand on. But you know what? You don't need a leg to stand on. You just need some villagers and you need some rams. So we get the archer range to hopefully snipe and, you know, do some annoying villager running around, even getting some kills over there. The archer range is going to go down, and we had enough stone, so why not? Why not construct a castle so that these rams are protected to potentially take down this castle? Meanwhile, he's absolutely wrecking my base over here. I still haven't realized my king is still very much in this castle over here. And I think only now do we realize? Oh god. Oh god, the king's right over here. The king's right over here. This game could end right now. Oh no. Oh no, poop. What are you doing? What are you doing? Not like this. And we realized just in time. I was pretty impressed with myself for figuring that out. But now everything at home is kind of falling apart. And I just want to have a personal victory and take down this castle over here. And indeed, we do manage to take out that castle. And at this point, we realize that's GG. Because where's the king? Where is the king? It's not here. is not here. We get fully surrounded, and the GG is indeed called. I hope you guys liked that one. It was a little bit of a silly strat, but I think it could have worked if I had executed it a little bit better. And look at that. Positive KD, baby. You can't kill my eco if I don't have any eco. That's how you do it. Villager high 63. Don't look at that. Oh man, it looked so good up until we tried that TC drop. That TC drop single-handedly lost us the game. Very good from blue to move away. Thank you guys so much for walking. Really do appreciate it.